Well, the pollsters are at it again. Yes, probably some of the same pollsters and the same polls that said Donald Trump only had a 10% chance of winning on Election Day morning in 2016 are now saying hold the presses. It's over. Biden is way out ahead. Sure he is. And I have a bridge to sell you in New York. But perception is reality, so it's important to be aware of what they're saying, and at the bottom of this article is how you can help fight back. A new Morning Consult/Politico poll found Joe Biden leading Donald Trump by 8 percentage points in a hypothetical matchup, 42% to 34%. Biden has a significant edge over Trump among women, 17 points, millennials, 22 points, and independents, 10 points. https://t.co/ehrvddhcxz, John Cooper, @JohnCooper tweets, April 25, 2019. Here's more, from Morning Consult. As former Vice President Joe Biden prepares to enter the race for the Democratic presidential nomination, he's doing so as the front-runner, polling ahead of both fellow Democrats and President Donald Trump. A new Morning Consult/Politico poll conducted April 19 to 21 among 1,992 registered voters found Biden leading the president by 8 percentage points in a hypothetical matchup, 42% to 34%. Biden has a significant edge over Trump among women, 17 points, millennials, 22 points, and independents, 10 points. The National online survey has a 2-point margin of error. Trump's garnering roughly one-third of the vote in the early head-to-head test pales in comparison to that of the last incumbent president. At this point in the 2012 election cycle, then-President Barack Obama led Republican Mitt Romney by several points, polling consistently in the mid to high 40s, even after the 2010 Tea Party wave and backlash to the Affordable Care Act. Along with his advantage over Trump, Biden has held a consistent lead in Morning Consult's weekly tracking among likely Democratic primary voters. 3 in 10 of those voters said the Delawarean was their top pick in the latest poll, followed by 24% who chose Vermont Sen. Bernie Sanders. Biden's 6-point advantage is similar to his average 7-point lead over the Democratic Socialist in the 12 tracking polls. In the prominent states holding early nominating contests, Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada, Biden's lead over Sanders is currently larger, 34% to 26%, though those responses carry a larger margin of error, 5 points compared to the broader sample's 1 point. Obama's former number 2, set to launch his campaign Thursday, is also the second-choice candidate for supporters of several other contenders, including those backing Sanders, California Senator Kamala Harris, and Mayor Pete Buttigieg of South Bend, Indiana. Compared with Sanders, the coalition of Democrats currently supporting Biden as a first choice are older, more racially diverse and more likely to identify as moderate. And despite the push from some quarters of the party for a younger, more liberal candidate, polling suggests the 76-year-old is currently winning the age and ideology debate, though it has yet to be fully litigated during the nominating process. Biden's standing in polling has hardly been dented by allegations of inappropriate interactions with women that dogged him in recent weeks. But his net favorability, the share of voters who view him favorably minus those who don't, has taken a hit, dropping 5 points since Morning Consult began tracking in late January. But not everyone is impressed, and then they use polls, ones obviously done by payphone and of only a few hundred people, that include Joe Biden, who isn't a candidate to say Tulsi has an absurd 0.1% national support. This is how they will ensure corporate tools eventually make it onto stage 2. #FakePollsPic.Twitter.com/OkadVenito3, KJ Flowers, @KJoff Washington, April 20, 2019. The Hill had more. Former Vice President Joe Biden leads President Trump by 8 percentage points in a hypothetical 2020 general election matchup, according to a new Morning Consult/Politico poll. The poll, released Wednesday, shows Biden with the support of 42% of registered voters in the potential matchup, while Trump is backed by 34% of voters. Another 19% said they aren't sure who they would support, and 5% said they wouldn't vote. Biden has yet to officially enter the presidential race but is expected to formally launch his campaign for the Democratic nomination on Thursday. He is likely to argue that he can unify both the Democratic Party and the country. The Morning Consult/Politico poll also found that Biden, who has faced accusations that he has inappropriately touched women over the years, has greater support than Trump among women. The poll shows 45% of women backing Biden and 28% backing Trump. Biden also leads Trump by 22 points among millennials, according to the poll. Help support Trump. You might like previous post next let's block ads. Why?